As the strange occurrence of Wally popping up in strange places continued and spiraled, the predator chasing Wally is known around the world as the Shadow King. In the Bahamian context, he is aptly called Bedevil. Bedevil, a bit of a shapeshifter, first showed himself as a coffee shop manager in Amsterdam. And then he appeared as a bartender in Hollywood, California. But at his scariest, Bedevil has been known to take on the form of his prey.
You want a drink? I got Cabernet Sauvignon, your favorite.
Wally recognized the artwork on the wall in the corner of his eye. It looked like art born in the Nazi occupation, and it made him wonder if he was in Europe again. Berlin, Germany, perhaps.
The song of love will cease. Sweet healing grace, a resting place for me. Wake up. Wake up.
And here,
Wake
in a
up.
bar in Berlin,
Wake up. Wake
is
up.
where the
Hi,
devil
Wally. Wake up.
and Wally finally caught up.
Hi, Wally.
Wally again?
He was just running. He was just there running from bar to bar. And this large shadow was chasing him. But this time, he actually caught him. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Atlas. POTCAKE show up and he asking for you, Sam, me, and one more person.
What? Where?
Say he could text the location at 4:30 and say just to be ready.
What? What does this mean?
Girl, you know how mysterious and crazy he is? Say he need exactly 5 people present.
Hopefully he knows something about Wally. But anyway, I gotta go.
What you think POTCAKE deal is, though? It's like he get God in the brain. You think he's one of us humans? Or he probably from Mars or Pluto or something like that. Or maybe a ghost from an alternate universe. You think he in the mob? What the story is, though?
Speaking of POTCAKE, you feel that, child?
Sonny! Come here, boy. Come on. Come on.
The man POTCAKE got his name from the POTCAKE dog. A POTCAKE is what the island locals would call a dog with, quote, no pedigree, mixed breed. And while mostly stray dogs here, wandering the streets and eating out of the trash, in foreign countries, however, they are valued and live their full dreams. Yes, overseas, these POTCAKEs are called the Royal Bahamian POTCAKEs. No ordinary creature, but extraordinary creatures. There's even this story in America of 2 Royal Bahamian POTCAKEs who adopted this raccoon as a baby. The morning the man POTCAKE sent his message to Lisa, He did it from a place where no one thought to look for him. His hiding place, which majestically overlooks the Nassau Harbor. A place with a haunted history. A place most fitting for the mighty Potcake.
Our news is brought to you by Alive.
Welcome to Our News, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Joaquin. The case of missing barman and musician Wally Cooper has captured the interest of several here in the capital and throughout the country, especially those in the arts. It has been about a month now since those closest to Wally have heard from him or gained knowledge of his whereabouts. As you'll see in this footage dated July 10th, 2018, Independence Night, Wally was seen walking on the corner of East and Bay Streets alone at 4 a.m. in the morning, only carrying what is believed to be an alcoholic substance in his hands. Our News reporter April Adderley spoke to Detective Sam Jones and his wife, attorney Atlantis Jones, who happens to be Wally's sister and brother-in-law.
I am here at Shipwreck, which is now in a disarray. I came to discuss with Mr. and Mrs. Jones to see how they're coping with the sudden disappearance of their brother, Wally Cooper.
It's been hard. It's been really hard. Wally is the only immediate family member I have left since Mommy and Daddy passed.
Detective, is there anything unusual about the case that may lead to Wally's discovery?
The most unusual thing is POTCAKE.
He is a frequent customer and friend of Wally, and he also went missing.
He's talking about Anton Ferguson, better known by some in the arts community as the POTCAKE. Anton, described by many as eccentric, went missing just 2 days after it was announced that Wally was missing. This mysterious sketch was the last time anyone saw or have record of the POTCAKE. It is said that he was drawing the face of God, but some say rather he was drawing the devil of Bahamian folklore. Reporting from Shipwreck for Our News, I'm April Adderley. We're praying for you right now, okay, Atlantis?
Thank you.
And I heard that you took some time off from work to stay home. What's that?
Yeah, and I told her she didn't need to do that. You know, she could just stay to work. I got this under control. I get this under control. Just let her husband do his job.
Oh, and I thought you would be happy with me at home. Pregnant, barefooted in the kitchen. And that's what you want anyways. So what it is, Sam? Pick a side.
Alice, I didn't mean it like that. Although, if she was actually home cooking and not out here searching, that would have been... Atlas, come on, it was a joke.
Was it though? No, a joke. You know there's some truth behind every joke, right? Excuse me? I'm a regular at Shipwreck. You don't recognize me? I see you coming here night after night, having Lisa serve you drinks and cook you food.
Look, I am on Wally's case as a detective. And his brother. Of course I have to come here. What are you trying to do?
You know what? I'm so sorry. My bad, okay? Maybe I should mind my own business.
Yeah, you do that.
Detective, are you doing what you always want to do in life?
What? A police officer? My granddaddy was the police. My daddy was the police. I's the police.
Listen, I only asked because, you see, this is journalism. That is not what I wanted to do, okay? It just pays the bills.
Really? But you do a really good job at it. Or maybe you just nosy.
Me? Oh, nosy? Listen, I just want to be a fashion designer. That's my dream. Look at this. I designed this myself.
Look, I have a very upset wife I need to attend to. Do you have a point, Miss Adley?
Look, my son, my point is, how many of us in this country are actually doing what we want to do, especially in the arts? This is why I like coming to Shipwreck, because Wally created an atmosphere for people like me, make them feel like they belong. Did you think he just wanted to be a bar owner? No, he wanted to make music. And my point is that maybe he just went away to find that purpose. And maybe if you search hard enough, the case might lead you to that. I just know if I had that opportunity, I'd be out of here too. Look, I wish you all the luck. And just please, find our Wally.
Lisa Rowe, also a musician like Wally, has recording artist dreams. Most days, it feels to her like a pipe dream. But when she and Wally began Shipwrecked, it seemed like her dream could finally come true, if only a part of it.
Wally, I cannot run this bar without you. I think I might lose it. I can't keep this bar afloat without you, Wally. Wally, where are you? I can't run this bar by myself. Where are you? POTCAKE, oh my God, are you okay?
Hey, Lisa.
Atlas. He here. POTCAKE here.
Yeah. Okay, all right. POTCAKE. What you have in that bucket, babe? Don't question, Marvet. Just come, please.
What do you mean, don't question? Girl, what does POTCAKE need 5 people there for?
Well, I don't know, but anything if it help us find Wally, right?
You think POTCAKE do coke back in the day? I mean, coke is fry up your brain, Lisa. Coke is fry up your brain.
Marvet, please. Or ask Boysel to come, because POTCAKE say he need one more person that Wally know and love like y'all fools.
POTCAKE say all of this? Since when?
Well, he wrote it in the ground.
He wrote it in the... POTCAKE think he's Jesus, eh? You know, Lisa, I love art, and I love artists. I mean, I work in an art gallery, but there is a thin line between genius and mental illness. We have to take mental illness more serious in this country. You know, the scripture says, a dream deferred can make the heart sick. POTCAKE probably sick in the head, and you are right there just... You know what? I'm to work. I'll talk to you later, okay? She got to be out her mind.
but devil on the land to eat the flesh and claim the soul. He sent Rovel to leave the children's body dead and leave them cold. Ain't no hope in your dreams and hopes, lil' Potcake. And ain't no hope in your gun, just hope in your feet, lil' Potcake. Now run, children, run.
Potcake was an orphan child, losing much of his family at a very early age. And, unknown to him, is the greatness of a creative lineage that he is descended from. That morning at Fort Charlotte, he thought of his family and who they could be. He thought of Wally, the only one he considers true family. That morning at Fort Charlotte is a sanctuary where Potcake goes to remember his dream. Yes, underneath the stairs and the rocks of this historic site is Potcake's lair. A place so hidden that even I dare not show you. Potcake, like his fathers before him, seemed to connect best with me, your narrator. The great unconscious realm where men see visions and dream dreams. Dreams like that of his maternal great-great-great-uncle, a man named Bert Williams, a self-taught actor who became the pioneer of the vaudeville stage. Williams would influence the like of Charlie Chaplin and W.C. Fields. Fields, who would go on to say of Williams that he was the funniest man I ever saw and the saddest man I ever knew. Williams, a royal Bahamian Potcake, died an alcoholic. Anton also knows nothing of his paternal great-grandfather, Joseph Spence, a genius who little knew when he was alive, but a man with no professional training, mastered the guitar, who people would come from all over the world to listen to. In some universities today, there is taught what is called the Joseph Spence technique. Irony, a man who should have been to these islands what Bob Marley is to Jamaica. Well, this Potcake, he died as a security guard at a primary school. And lastly, unknown to Anton, there is his much distant cousin, the great Amos Ferguson. If you know anything about Amos, you would have noticed his work on the wall of Sam and Atlas's home this morning. Amos, also a self-taught artist, was the one who famously said, "I paint by faith and not by sight." Yes, Amos, one of the greatest of royal Bahamian Potcakes, only saw the world come knocking after his death. Each day, locals and visitors pass by this mystery man who they also call Potcake. And every day, he has a word for the people.
We going to see Potcake? You should be coming to see me at the station. This ain't no time for no crazy games. I just hope he tell us what we need to know. Because I should be out looking for this mystery woman instead. We still don't know who she is.
So you say Wally was being chased from bar to bar in your dreams?
That makes sense, because you know that boy like drink. Babe, you know you was talking in your sleep, right?
I do not talk in my sleep.
No, just the past few nights. The first night I heard you said Amsterdam. The second dream you said Hollywood. And the third one you said Berlin.
All places I've never been. What sense that make?
Exactly. I just making sure you staying in the land of the living.
What's that supposed to mean, detective?
I ain't saying Wally dead. I just honestly believe this one of his tricks again. And I just believe he could pop out of nowhere one day. All I saying is the imagination is most active in drama.
Oh, so you saying I'm crazy?
No, I'm not saying you crazy. But look at us. We going to see POTCAKE? I just think the whole situation getting out of hand real fast.
Wally would never do this as a trick.
I tried to get 5 people POTCAKE, but it's all I can come up with right now.
What is about, Lisa?
POTCAKE, when you look in the bucket.
What? Body parts enough?
No, Detective Sam. Just look, please.
Sam. Lisa? Sam.
Remember that part about the situation getting out of control real fast? This is it.
POTCAKE, in his eccentricity, interpreted his vision, his sight of Wally. The earth is Wally, and the bucket? It had something to do with being stuck in a space.
You bring us here to see this?
No, I ain't hoping to get answers just like you, though.
Wally face in dirt, a bucket, and 5 rocks as answers?
But not the dirt, the art. You know how it's go. POTCAKE don't paint by sight, he's paint by fate.
What that mean, Lisa?
Look, POTCAKE don't see what we see, he see what he see, you see?
What do you see, POTCAKE?
You see, to kick this bucket would be to erase Wally's face. So, here we have Wally and kicking the bucket as time is running out.
POTCAKE, I need you to come on the station. We gotta ask you some questions. Ain't no one gonna hurt you. We just need to ask you some questions.
POTCAKE, what do you see?
It was at that moment POTCAKE spoke with words.
Wally traveling.
The first time he spoke in 5 years.
You all feel that? The hairs on the back of my neck standing up right now.
Lisa supposed that it was POTCAKE speaking that made her little hair stand up. But what she couldn't see, what none could see, was that somehow it worked. And Wally was summoned to the room.
Lisa?
Wally, whose waking dream with every passing minute
Alice.
is surely becoming a
Sam.
nightmare.
Hey. I right here. Hey.
These things, these mysteries that are revealed, do they look strange? Sound strange? Strange is relative, my dear listeners, for these strange things occur